Hi there, Perfecto Castro here, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. This is the Eventide Knife Drop, an awesome collaboration between our friends at Eventide, Third Man Hardware, and Jack White. The Knife Drop is all at once a gainy fuzz distortion pedal, a monophonic analog synth with filter, with octaves, and all that fun, good stuff to give you that gnarly Jack White, exploding guitar amplifier tone. It's so much fun. Big thanks to our friends at Eventide for sponsoring this video and for being such a great friend and supporter of my channel. As always, I will have affiliate links to the Knife Drop in the video description, so please use these links to go shopping and help us keep making these videos for everybody to enjoy. Okay, let's dive right into it. I am going to use Eventide's H90 Control editor software to control the Knife Drop, just so that it's a little easier for me to present and you get to see exactly what is happening. Of course, all the tweaks that I'll do on the H90 Control Editor are accessible on the Knife Drop itself. Just use the knobs and the alternate button as well as these buttons right here. There is a very good overview of the pedal controls on the Eventide YouTube channel. And controlling the Knife Drop with H90 Control is as easy as powering up the pedal, plugging in the micro USB cable into your computer, and firing up H90 Control. And on H90 Control, you have 6 knobs. And it doesn't get any simpler than that. I like tweaking on H90 Control. That way I have my hands on my guitar and I don't need to do one of these things to tweak the alternate parameters. So we get separate knobs for each parameter, and the drop-down boxes gives you access to the other options. Okay, I'm going to start with a blank slate, and we'll go through what each control does. Okay. So pedal bypass. Nice clean sound using my Shabbat Leopard right here. And Knife Drop on. Okay, so let's start with drive. So turning it up, we get some dirt. Okay, and then let's see. Let me turn that up. Up until 2 o'clock, you get more drive, and then once you get past it, it just gives you more sag. So that is as much drive as the Knife Drop will produce. And from there, okay, so that is just a little more chewier under the fingers. Okay, now let's check out the filter controls. I have the cutoff set at 100%. That way we have the regular guitar signal. And as you turn that down, it just selects the starting frequency of the filter sweep. So it goes to a lower frequency. That's a sub frequency already, so I'm gonna turn it back up. Now the next control is attack. It just tells you when the filter sweep starts. So higher setting, the filter sweep will start a little more delayed or later. And then resonance is the resonance of the low pass filter. Okay, I usually like attack at around 50 or 7, yeah, 50 to 70, then cut off even lower. And then let's turn up the output level, usually around 5 or 6, just to match the other presets. If I turn attack up, so it has that, you know, monster opening up its mouth kind of tone. Okay, let's see. Anything under 100 milliseconds is more responsive to your pick attack. Now, having the drive between 70 to 100 gives you that spitty, you know, saggy distortion. If you want something tighter, bring it down to around, you know, 50 or 60. Okay, from there, we can choose to engage the monophonic analog synth, and that is using the synth mix knob. Okay, so and then the synth mix knob actually, you know, toggles between the drive sound and the synth sound. If you have the synth mix all the way up, this is pure analog synth signal. Okay, I like it around maybe like 47%. Now, the monophonic synth also introduces a sub-octave, so you can mix that to taste depending on how, you know, how low you want your tone to be. And then to even further open up the sound, we can engage the octaves. So we have 2 octave types, up and down and up only. So for this, I think we need to do up only, and this is without. Okay, let's try up and down, see how that works. If we turn off the synth, and this is pure drive with the octaves. Let's fuzz it up. I realize I'm not playing Jack White riffs, but you know, it's still fun nonetheless. Especially if you mix in some of the, you know, the analog synth, it just makes the guitar feel like a totally different instrument. A lot of fun. Okay, let's see. So, with a tone this massive and this big, it is immensely fun to just jam out with, only guitar and drums. And that's what I did for this track. So, here you go. This is my best, Jack White Stripes impression. Enjoy. Okay, so here are the presets that I used for that jam track. So the first one is called Knife Sykes because when the Knife Drop first came out, I was debating what to play on it. And I actually played, and but that full cover may come out eventually, just not in this video. Okay, so let's check out my settings. There is no analog synth. That way it's a little more staccato, right? Drive is not all the way up. It's not the fuzzy range of the drive as well, because I want it to be springy and a little more faster response. There you go. The attack is very quick, just 10 milliseconds. Resonance is way up there, 91, just so that I have that nice filter sweep. That way, when I riff, I am in the thicker end of the filter. For those, quicker riffs, and I put the cutoff at 27. I did use octaves up and down. And when you hold the chord, that's when you hear the filter sweep. It's almost like a demented organ. You can shred on it too. Now the break in the middle, which was kind of like the solo section of that jam, I used this preset, PDC gulok. Gulok means a machete in Filipino. So like machete, knife. Oops, whoa. Hold on. Okay, so gulok means machete in Filipino. So knife drop, gulok Filipino. Hi, Patrick.
Kamusta po?
Okay, so this preset has the synth mixed in. That way, the legato lines or whatever shreddy lines I did has a nice smooth, quality to it. It sounds more like I'm playing with a pitch wheel than, hammering things on and off. I just used the octaves up option since the synth already gives you that nice monophonic low end. And the drive is in the, saggy, spitty range at 84. Okay. Resonance and cut off are all the way up to 100 since after all, this is a lead patch, and I'm more concerned about it cutting through the mix than being like big sounding. That way I can also go into the higher register using this fun, behind the bridge technique on this mastery bridge. That started the jam. Now, I do have a couple of favorite presets. I like Obsidian. Nice and thick. And then, of course, we have the default Jack White preset, which is Knife Drop. And to access that on the pedal, what you do is you long press the octave switch, and it automatically brings you back to preset 1, Knife Drop. It's so much fun. Now, despite the crazy sounds, you can also get regular guitar tones with the Knife Drop, like I showed you at the beginning of this video when we were going through the parameters. And here is a fuzzy Octavia style, regular guitar tone. If you can consider an octave fuzz regular. And this is the Knife Tavia preset. Or yeah, so you can jump into psychedelic jams that way too. Okay, there you have it. That is the Knife Drop from Eventide, Third Man Hardware, and Jack White. Again, big thanks to Eventide for sponsoring this video and for sending me my very own Knife Drop to jam with, to play with, to have fun with, and present to all you guys. As always, I will have affiliate links in the video description, so please use these links to go shopping and help the channel out. Thank you so much for your extra support. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this next video, so click on the end card to watch, then go grab your guitar and play something. You all know the drill. Practice makes perfecto. Cheers, guys.